13 on your side's political reporter Josh Albertus joins us now with the details. Josh.
Yeah, guys, if you look here, these are some of the schools just in West Michigan that the State Department of Education said would be impacted, and by how much. Some are saying this move will harm kids trying to learn in our state, but the Federal Education Department believes when it comes to these specific kinds of dollars, it's about time this happened.
These aren't just numbers on a spreadsheet. These are actual children who are being harmed by these actions.
Pushback among education officials and advocates in Michigan, as some warn school districts across the state could lose out on combined millions in federal dollars.
This pulls the rug right out from the schools.
The Michigan Department of Education saying it received this letter from U.S. Education Secretary Linda McMahon that changed the deadline for schools to put money down on certain projects and still get reimbursed by federal COVID relief dollars.
We have old ventilation systems that are pumping out unsafe air that our kids and teachers are forced to breathe every day. And so these schools are rightly trying to make these much needed upgrades to provide students with safe and healthy learning environments.
While some had sought an extension until March of 2026, the letter sent last Friday changed the deadline to last Friday. As a result, the Michigan Department of Education said schools around the state could be left to foot the bills to honor contracts.
What's really left local schools in a bind as far as what to do. Some have already committed some of the funds and will need to figure out what other programs to cut, including educational programs to make up that funding. Others have contracts in place.
In a statement to 13 on Your Side, a U.S. Education Department spokesperson saying in part, quote, "COVID is over. States and school districts can no longer claim they are spending their emergency pandemic funds on COVID relief when there are numerous documented examples of misuse." Blasting the Biden administration's extension, the statement later went on to say, quote, "It is past time for the money to be returned to the people's bank account. The department will consider extensions on an individual project-specific basis, where it can be determined that funds are being used to directly mitigate the effects of COVID-19 on student learning."
And just in the last half hour or so, the Michigan Department of Education clarifying they had paid to school districts like these tens of millions already, so we can't be sure how many are left unpaid, but they're still saying that full 40 million or so is in jeopardy, they say. You can find the full statement from the federal department as well as a full breakdown of those initial dollar amounts at districts across the state at 13onyourside.com. In the newsroom, Josh Albertus, 13 on your side.